So did you know this about aspen trees? I've known this for a long time, but it's actually something good to know if you're ever in a survival situation. These trees are, keep in mind, I'm fall, so it's late October, but if you rub your hand on this, look at all that powder you get, that's sunscreen. So if you're ever in a survival situation, you can rub this all over and this will actually create as a sunblock. Good little tip if you're ever lost in the wilderness. Today we're testing an Amazon buy. Everything you see here is bought from Amazon. We're going to see if we can cook a pork chop and some veggies. Good afternoon, YouTube. We've been doing a little bit of some stuff at the house, and I'm decided we're gonna go down to a local spot that's just, I don't know, maybe a half hour away from my house. I live close to a lot of Forest Service land, so I figure we're just kind of do a little bit of a picnic that's just down the road a little bit. I got some new cookware I want to try and see if this will hold up and work well for me through the winter, as I'm going to do some winter cooking and some winter travels with this stove and this cook set. I'll explain that a little later once we get set up at the spot we're going to be. But I got a pork chop and some veggies I'm going to cook on it, and we're going to see how it does. We're going to see about setting up a little spot to have some pork chops and stuff, which I think we're just going to set up right over here. Alright, so we're going to get ourselves some of our food and things we're going to do. So we have, let me set this down. So we got, let me kind of show you what we got on this trip. So we got, and I haven't messed with this stuff at all, so we're going to figure out what's what here shortly. So we got some fuel, 2 cans, and then I got this pot kit that we can use, and I got another little cook set we can use. And then I got my food in here as well. So what I want to do is, I haven't opened any of this stuff up yet, and actually I think we're going to use this one today. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright, so it looks like we got everything we need. We're not going to use the pot today. That we're not going to use. So I'm going to set that off to the side. We're not going to use the little cup either. And we're not going to use the big cup. So these I'm going to put off over here. But we are going to use the little skillet. Like I say, I haven't even used this thing yet. We're going to see how this does. A little backpacking stove. Directions, don't need those. And then we got ourselves our stove. So my plan with this is, I want to use this for when I go and do my winter stuff. I want to be able to take this with me to go heat up some food when I'm out on the trail. Okay, there we go. So we got our nice little base. So let me grab So we got ourselves some barbecue sauce, some seasoning, our pork chop, and then we got some veggies we're going to do as well. Alright, so we got some oil in there already. Okay, throw our pork chop on there. Alright, so our pork chop is getting close to being cooked. Let's do some zucchini. These heat up for a little bit. So while that's cooking, you know me, I always like my Capri Suns. So I'm having me some wild cherry. So we got our pork chop and our veggies. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah, check out that meal. Nice little lunch break from getting away from the house. Can't complain on that. Alright, so our pork chop is done. It looks pretty good, if you can see that. Yeah. Alright, so we just ate that pork chop. Everything cooked really well. This is an Amazon buy, as you can see. But it comes with a nice big pot, skillet, lid, and then I got some silverware as well right here. So this is a good little pack, or a good little cookware that I'm going to use this winter to go do some cooking while I'm out on the trail. And I got some different meals I'm going to try, so I think this is going to work really well. This is a little bigger than what I care for, but I think what I'm going to do is use the skillet a little bit more, and I'll probably use one of the cups, I think is what I'm going to do. I kind of wish this lid would, I mean, it kind of fits on, that lid kind of fits on there, but it kind of doesn't. It's meant a little bit more for the big pot. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the skillet, and I'm going to utilize these. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the big pot. This is a backup for the camper. But I'm going to pack everything up and see if I can condense this into something pretty small that I can throw in my pack. It's a little case. A little stand. Little bowl. So I think what I want to do is I want to utilize this into here along with this and that and that. And does that all fit? Oh, look at that. It all fits. I think that works because I can still drink out of this. I can still heat up some water if I want to do soup or chili, because I plan to do like some chilies and stuff, which would work really good in probably this one. But I think that setup will work well. This is getting a little too big. I don't think I want to take this with me. Alright, let's see if how well. So this is all packed up. We got our cup, our small cup, stove, utensils, fuel can, and our skillet all packed in there. So I mean It's a decent size. There's a little bit of weight, but you know what? It fits in my pack pretty good. I think this will work real well for the winter stuff. And let's see. Oh, it's not too bad. I mean, you know, there's a little bit of weight, but nothing crazy. Alright, so we're going to explore a little bit. We're just going to I'm just parked up the road, but I just want to walk down here. There's, looks like there's a little bit of some camping and stuff down here. It's real pretty this time of year through here. I'm surprised the fall colors have lasted as long as they have, but let me show you kind of the view I got right here. And some of this grass with the greenery looks pretty cool. Check this out. So that's going to include our video for today. It's a little bit of a shorter one. I will be doing some longer content in the near future. We are going to, probably the next video you see me in will probably be in snow. Colorado is getting pretty, it's been dry so far, but it is getting close to winter. The high country is already getting a lot of snow, so I'm going to start working my way up higher elevation to get you guys some good snow footage. But I'll see you in the next video.